Let's make sure the camera. Hello, Facebook world. Let's
Hello.
try not to have the same. Oh, yeah, baby. We are live. All right, cool. So let's try to make sure that we are not having the same problem as last time. I know that my darling wife is going on with us and, well, going to be watching over us. But anyways, hi, everyone. Welcome to After the Ink. I'm Stephen Blaney, your host here at J.C. Lewis Ford, and this show is all about connections, local business spotlight of relationships that I have been able to forge over the years, and very lucky to have been able to do so. Today's guest is my best friend, Joe Prutz, of many, many trades. I call him Joe of all trades. He is a tattoo artist, woodworker, drywall,
just a general handyman.
Just a general handyman. One call gets it all done, and awesome individual. So let's go back to how we actually met, man. So what's your version of it?
I mean, I just needed a new car. Had two cars. Was going to Savannah Toyota. Had an appointment with somebody who didn't show up, and I met you. I was sitting there playing Pokemon, waiting for you to come out, and that's it.
And here we are.
Yeah.
And also, as you guys already know, the hook of the show is opening Pokemon cards, and I am super excited to have someone that shares the same love as Pokemon and all things anime, pop culture, and everything like that. And yeah, it was great because that was a split deal that was never supposed to happen, or that our meeting was not. And I was just telling Joe before we went on live that I would gladly, don't take me up on this just yet, Aaron. I'm not ready to do this, but I would gladly pay you the other half of that split deal just for getting me to help out Joe, because without you, I wouldn't have met him. But since our meeting, I mean, it was great because at the time Joe was he had his shop, Original Skin, downtown Savannah.
Yep.
And at the end of our meeting, I had to guess what he did. I knew what he did, but I played coy. I said, let me guess what you do for a living. And yeah, the tattoos gave it away. And I said, you know what? I've always been interested in having ink done. And Joe didn't take me very seriously because I was a clean slate.
Yeah, and we were in the middle of a sale, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know you like that yet, so I was just like, oh, he's just buttering me up.
Right, yeah, like patronizing type thing. And I did end up patronizing him. It was that very weekend. I was ready. I was like,
oh,
hey,
yeah,
let's get it done. I pop in the shop, and then he turns around and says, oh, you were serious. And I had asked him,
right.
yeah, and I had asked him if he'd done anime tattoos. And he kind of played coy on that. He's like, well, I don't. I'm more of a traditional kind of guy, but I do have somebody at the shop that does. And that was how he got me there. And then he opens his portfolio, and 85% of it is anime. So we hit it off. And Joe lives on my skin, and he was my original tattoo artist, which is perfect for Original Skin. So
yep.
It has been a wonderful friendship between multiple double dates, meeting his significant other, Friendsgivings, and even attending his wedding this past Valentine's Day. It has been one of the best friendships I've ever had. And that's what I want to bring him on before next week, just to fill you guys in. We are going to go on the road with After the Ink. I'm going to start shooting live on location. And we're going to do some of the episodes that we've done before, and we're going to do some really, really cool stuff, like taking a field trip to Atlanta, possibly, and I'll give you more details on it. But going from the tattoo shop, and everything that we've been through as friends, Joe has started a new venture. Joe, tell them about, what your name of your business is and what you have to offer.
It's Prutz Products and Services. That's my name. Kept it simple. Really, I had to close my shop this last year, you know, unfortunate, but I didn't want to stop doing anything, and I wanted to expand my horizons. So really, I just do everything. I still tattoo, I paint, I do graphic design, and I do general handyman work. I just renovated a woman's spare room into a full walk-in closet, like wraparound clothing bars, shelves, lights, the whole nine.
That's incredible, man. And you are really good at what you do. What Benjamin and I were talking about last week is the attention to detail piece. And I think that's another thing that connects me to people, and especially you, because the line work in the tattoo, you can definitely tell that he dives in laser focused and is able to also assess your needs. I mean, at the end of the day, there's a sales portion about it, whether we want to, admit it or not just the service, but you as a person and showing the quality of work.
Yeah. I mean, really everything boils down to sales, because I got to sell myself to anybody. I have to make you comfortable and drive you towards wanting me to do what you need.
Right.
And I make it very clear to everybody, I strive for perfection.
Mm-hmm.
And this might come at the cost of time. I might take longer than, a big company to do something.
Sure.
But it's going to be correct.
Exactly.
And you're going to love it. And if you don't immediately, I will make it so that you do.
That's right. Because you have, I know that you're on Angie's list. You actually recently were able to help out one of the guys that works here, Reggie Castille is what I call him, but Reggie Castille. And he sung your praises. And whenever he wasn't able to get you back on the phone through Angie's list again, he got connected to another guy. And Reggie told me straight up that he told that guy, you are not the one I'm looking for. And he comes marching over to me, give me Joe's number because I need him again for something else. And that's really cool because Reggie's not an easy guy to please. And he was able to do that. So
I hope he was happy with it. My big old self was crawling around in his attic.
Yeah, no, he said that he was. And, that's why I'm proud to call you a friend. I mean, it's not just, hey, we have a great relationship as friends, but anytime that I've ever called upon you to do anything or just showing that you're able to show up for other people really speaks volumes. And very, very proud to call you a part of my circle.
Well, same.
Thank you. I mean, now we're on what? We're on 4, possibly going on 5 car deals very soon. We're trying to figure something out, but we're putting the pieces of the puzzle together.
It has been that many.
It has been, yeah. You had the RAV, and then the Bronco Sport, the Escape, and then the F-150.
Don't forget the Dart.
Oh, and the Dart too. That's right. I sold him a Dart before in the Bass, so forgot about that one. So going on my little script that I've got here, I try to think these things through now to bring you some more extra information.
I don't have a script.
He hasn't even read this yet. This is a total surprise, but he's done this a couple times. He hadn't told you that yet, but he told me, and luckily we're prepared for it. So let's talk about transformation and your background on when you knew that you were capable of doing more than just one thing as a kid. Like growing up, how did you grow into saying, I'm going to have my hands on everything and be really good at it?
I think that's less about an active decision that I made and more about just how I was raised.
Sure.
Like my grandfather raised me, and he's if you can do it yourself, then do it yourself kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to learn how to do everything, take care of my own home, my own vehicles, my own needs, and that just evolved when I got into tattooing. That's a very artistic, driven field. So I focused on that, but I always kept making things outside of just, tattooing or painting.
Sure.
I've always built furniture, and I mean, honestly, like 90% of my house is just furniture that I have made.
Yeah. And all quality stuff. I mean, that's the stuff we sit on whenever we come over, or, we have the backyard meat gatherings like our Friendsgiving and everything just custom made by you. And it's really, really cool stuff.
Picnic tables, stools, benches. If I want it, I make it.
Yeah. Right. And so I'm one of those people that I am not mechanically inclined. And I pay people to do that kind of stuff. So Joe would be that guy that I would call and say, hey buddy, I need some help figuring this out. And he's not like, oh, you're an idiot. You should be able to figure that out. Yeah, you big old dummy. You should be able to figure this out.
It's only 72 screws, 19 cuts, sanding.
And talking about having short attention spans, which most of you know that I do too. He is able to be my rock in those types of situations. It's awesome. So if you're just tuning in, we ran a little late. Life happened to both of us today. It has been a very, very eventful day. And we're keeping on rolling. We've got some 30-year celebration Pokemon that we're going to be opening up, pin collection, knockout collection, got some individual sleeves for Mega Evolution, and it took most of my morning to find this stuff. People keeping up with their word on saying they were going to hold stuff for me, and I appreciate you, especially you, Leroy. You know I'm talking to you. Thank you, Leroy.
Thanks, Leroy.
Yeah. It has been great so far. So let's see. What is something that you had to unlearn to get where you are right now?
Oh, I mean, there's so many things that can be said of that, because everybody learns and teaches differently.
Mm-hmm.
So if you learn something from one person who thinks that they know what they're doing,
Right.
you then have to unlearn that when you meet somebody that actually knows what they're doing.
Yes.
You know, there's technical aspects to everything you do in life.
Mm-hmm.
And if you approach something with the wrong technical approach, then
Yes.
it's never going to come out perfectly.
No.
You know, so you have to relearn these things. And technology and skills change and evolve every day.
Yes.
You know, if you don't keep up with your trade, then you're going to fall behind and you're not going to be as good as you can.
Right. And that's what continuing education is for, and people opt out of it. And then when they're getting blazed by the trail, they're not the trailblazer. It leaves you in the dust. So
yeah, I mean, in tattooing and body modification, like I went to online seminars, conventions, things like that multiple times a year,
Mm-hmm.
just to make sure that I stay on top of what you can do, what like new techniques, new styles, new machines, new healing methods.
Yes. That,
You know?
that saran wrap, what was that called? The stuff that you use, the clear wrap that just...
The Sanoderm?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that
that
stuff
was
was
a
a
big
godsend.
game-changing
Yeah.
thing when it came to healing tattoos.
Yeah, I remember there was one time out of the 6 sessions that we sat down to finish this piece of work, and there was one time you didn't have the Sanoderm. I'm like, no, I need it. I need it. Please, sir. Please, can I have some Sanoderm? I'm going to show you the tattoo work that Joe did while I'm checking my phone to make sure I put it on Do Not Disturb, because I'm not perfect. This is not a high production show yet. We're figuring that part out, but
We'll get there eventually.
let me show this to you if you haven't seen it before up close. But you can see Joe's attention to detail just in his line work alone, how he did, you know, I'm a big Naruto fan.
Huge.
It was huge. He knows it. Let's see. Let's take this on the Do Not Disturb mode. Hold on one second, guys. Promise I'm not done talking. Turn on until I turn off. Hi, Caitlin. I see you out there watching right now. I'm able to kind of peek in and see what's up. But when I met Joe, I was going through my sobriety journey from alcohol. I was only an infant in that process, maybe about a month or 2 in, and really trying. And I had glued myself to watching the entire Naruto series from the beginning to the end, and how much of an emotional attachment that I had to the characters, and the character development made me want to develop as a character personally, and then put it on my arm. So just the timing of meeting Joe, and the timing of the journey itself, and the timing of the Ninja Way fell onto here, and it was just it worked out very well. And watching Joe's transformation as a even better human being than he already was has been admirable. Let's see. Let's see. What? Okay, this is an excellent question that ChatGPT helped me figure out in the last little bit.
AI is wild.
It really is. I got to tell you about Pokemon card coding early that I did a couple days ago. It's impressive. What habits make you who you are today, Joe?
Oh, what habits? Double checking everything that I do. So it doesn't matter how good you tell me I am at something,
Mm-hmm.
I will always doubt myself. And it's a boon, but it's also a problem, because, you know, striving for perfection constantly means I'm always second guessing. I'm always double checking. I'm always going back. So everything takes me longer. I don't mind it, because it's always going to be right, because I've checked it 40 times at this point.
Right, exactly.
I've measured the same thing 9 times before I cut, you know?
Oh, yeah. Think once, measure twice. I think that's how the saying goes.
It's measure twice, cut once.
Ah, there you go. Yep, that's it. It shows you how mechanically inclined I am to even pay attention to that saying. And yeah, no, I think that in itself speaks volumes about how you operate.
Except my memory is shit, so it's measure 19 times cut once.
Oh man, 100% certainty is so Joe and I have played D&D twice together. And I love D&D, but the late nights were the one thing that was killing me, and getting home at almost 2:00 in the morning. And
well, now that I have a different schedule,
you
might be able to.
We are gonna figure that out, because I really enjoyed myself. But rolling dice rolls for perfection. And if you think about it, and the percentage, the RNG that goes into that, the random number generator, it is
good old RNGesus.
Exactly. We need to figure out how to turn water into wine sometimes. How do you handle days where you're just not feeling it?
I just don't feel it.
Yeah.
You know, I take the time to myself. You know, if with tattooing is permanent, you know, so that's how I've always thought about it. If I can't give 100% a day, then I'm going to give 0%.
Right.
I'm not going to do it unless I'm all there. On the days that I just don't feel it, I just take that day to myself.
Right.
I watch some TV, drink some water, take a shower, relax.
Yeah, because you really need that, especially with having your hands in so many different things. When your mind is spent, your energy is spent, you're not going to do the 100%. And
no, or I'm going to hate it while I do it.
Right.
So I either just don't do anything that day, or I do something that I really was wanting to do.
Right.
You know, I'll do a little painting some figures.
Yeah. Or
something along those lines, you know, something that doesn't matter.
Right. Exactly. And then that's how you heal and get right back to it. Because if I think there might have been a session where we had to either cut it short or we just didn't do it at all because I wasn't feeling it that day. And if I wasn't going to give it 100%, then I wasn't going to show up to it either.
Yeah.
And that's something to be said about the forgiveness of. Thank you for forgiving me for the time that I forgot my appointment, because I needed the mental health.
Mental health is important, okay? Our brains suck.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. And especially like going into tattoo work, if the tattoo's on your body for the rest of your life, unless you get it lasered off and it's not perfect, you're going to have some angry people out there.
Your brain's only job is to keep your body alive. It does not give a shit how you feel.
No, it does not. It does not. But your feelings care how your brain works. So it's not an even relationship.
No.
It's not like marriage, which, congratulations on your recent, betrothal.
Thank you.
I think Joe has found his person, and she's absolutely wonderful. Hi, Sarah, if you're out there watching, we love you, and Candace loves you.
She's the best.
She is. She really is. So supportive, and
she's the only reason I am where I am today.
And I love that.
Without her, I would have failed.
Same. I say the same about Candace. If I didn't have her, man, I would be in a completely different place right now, buddy.
Yep.
Not sitting here having this conversation with you, more than likely.
No, not at all.
No. Let's see. What separates someone from who talks about leveling up versus someone that actually does it? Because I see that in you.
Well, the person that talks about it isn't, and the person that doesn't talk about it is. Like, you know, don't talk about it, be about it. You know, you take the time, the energy, the struggle to move forward, and don't waste the energy talking about it.
Right. Yeah, because that could have been spent actually doing it.
Wasted time is wasted time. You can't get it back.
No. Yeah, because that's our most precious asset that we have.
People only really have 3 things that they can give: time, skills, services, and money.
Right.
Most people can only give 2 out of the 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like one of those old sayings from one of those movies, grass or cash, and the other one. So it's true. There's only 3 things to give, and if you can't do all of them, then, you know, just shut up and do it.
Yep. It's like me. I don't have a lot of money, but I've got time and I've got skills.
Right on. Well,
so I will help you to the best of my ability.
Absolutely. And I don't have the skills, but sometimes I have the time and sometimes I have the money. So yeah, there's my 2.
Yeah. But like, your time is valuable to me, so
it really is.
I will trade some valuable time with you for helping with something.
Absolutely.
You know?
One thing that drives me wild is, you know, when you have somebody that is adamant about your time you show up. And if you don't show up, then they're frustrated or angry. But there's never any consideration for the other side of the coin, which, aside from the time that I missed my appointment, you've always been punctual. You've always been
fairly punctual,
but still respectful. And like, hey, I'm going to be running a little late today. Thank you for letting me know instead of leaving me out here in the wind. I'm waiting for this guy to come back and buy this Mustang. He told me to be here 3 days ago. I'm still out here waiting.
Come on, dude. Yeah. Sweet-ass Mustang.
It is a sweet-ass Mustang. Let's go into the future vision. What are you building right now that people don't see yet? If you're willing to give any of that away.
You know, I like to think about the future, but I try not to plan the future because you never know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. Like currently, I am redoing an old mini school bus to use as my mobile work truck.
That's so awesome.
I know.
I can't wait to see it in person.
Talk to my wife about getting a work truck because, like, I love my pickup truck. It's great. Yeah. Tows, move stuff. Not great for pulling tools in and out of when you do 9,000 different things at a job site.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so
you need a utility body.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, I need like an enclosed trailer or like a work truck of some sort, but it's got to be cool, right? Like I need cool. Yeah, I want an ambulance or a school bus or some weird old van.
Yeah, and ambulances are really hard to come by, and if you do find them, like $500,000 even for a used one. So yeah, those are. So the school bus is a wonderful idea.
Yeah, got an old diesel school bus.
Awesome. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm definitely coming by to check that out. And
I almost drove it today, but I'm in the middle of a dump job. Did some clean outs, so I got a trailer full of trash.
Yeah, the man's working. He stopped his day to be able to come out here and do this today. So
I would much rather do this than go to the dump.
Yeah, absolutely. And I call this is my day off, and I call it work against my will Wednesday. But it's not work when you're having fun with a friend. And yeah, it's that's going to be awesome. And so far, I mean, I've seen you gathering traction in everything that you're doing. Where do you see yourself heading with the products and services business? I know that it's just you and the namesake at the moment, but if you were able to get a grasp and run kind of like how business is going over at the plumbing company and they're expanding, would you find obviously like-minded people that are like you to hire on, or how would that work for you? Or are you going to stay an independent contractor?
Well, so I love my friends and I've got friends that are very good at things. Mm-hmm. I would love to let them do jobs with me and things like that.
Sure.
So if I trust you and I know your skills, yeah, I'll definitely let you work with me and all that.
Right.
My problem is my aim for perfection and my OCD is I have a certain skill level that has to be attained.
Understood. Yeah.
And maintained.
If you're not a master of one, then you're a master of none.
Yeah. It's a jack of all trades. It's better to be able to do everything than only one thing.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, having that higher standard. So, and like say for me, if I was one of those people because of how good of a person you are, and I knew that I had a skill that I needed to be at Joe's level, he would be the kind of guy that I would fight for to be like, hey, I want to come work with you. All right, well then get better at what you do, scrub.
You're going to be stuck with me telling you what to do for a while.
Yeah, and I like being independent too. That's why I'm a car sales guy, because I have a fair share of independence in what I do. So I'll stay in my lane. But no, that he is a very friend oriented person, and he wants everyone to win. It's such a wonderful concept.
I just like helping people, you know.
Yeah, you always have.
And that's something that I love about the handyman business, you know, because there's so many people that just need small shit done that can't do it themselves. Like I had a lady cry the other day. I went to go fix her door and she couldn't hang her pictures herself. She had just moved into the house and she was like, well, how much would you charge me? Like the last guy told me like $200. And I was like, I'm already here. I got the shit in my truck, $50. I'll hang like all 8 of these things. And she cried.
Wow.
Yeah. She's like, I'm retired. I don't have a lot of money. And I'm like, it's going to take me an hour.
Yeah.
Like, what do I, you're fine. And I got you.
And that's the golden ticket. I mean, that's why we vibe, man, because my philosophy and what I do is that not everybody can afford a brand new $50,000 Explorer or F-150 or whatever. And it's these people that come through the door that have been so weathered by the storm, and they just need some help and somebody to explain the trajectory. And if you can just give them that one glimpse of hope, and like, hey, I'm genuinely wanting to help you. Yeah, I'm still going to charge you a quarter of what the other guys were going to do. But it's a break, and it just
I'm going to take the time to do the best that I can for you.
Yeah.
You know, and you did that with me with the truck, which I love my truck. Like we could not afford to get it, but you found the rebates, you found the model that we needed that, you know, just valued correctly for us to get it, and you got us in that truck.
Absolutely. Like, and it was my pleasure.
Us a lot of money.
Yeah. It's just like you said, going all in for a friend.
Yeah.
And I spare no expense at that, because I know that. So what people are really looking for is they're looking for the attention to detail piece, and unless you explain how complicated of a process it is to play the waiting game, to find the right piece of inventory or the right way to do a job, then they're gonna go on to the next person. That they're gonna end up spending more money because they provided what they wanted, but they didn't give them the value behind it. They're like, all right, I'm just sick of it. I can do all the work behind the scenes. You can do all the work and set the groundwork. And then they go to the next guy that was like, that was the easiest job I've ever done, because somebody already did the job for you.
Yeah.
And that's the terrifying reality of being in any business and sales. But follow through, please, for God's sake, excuse me, follow through on your commitments and your promises. I try, sometimes I get squirrely.
Or just be blunt about it. Like, hey, I'm not able to do this at the moment. Or I don't like, what you've said. That's fine. You don't have to like everything.
Right.
It's perfectly fine. Just be blunt. Just be straightforward.
Yep.
And let us know what's up. Because if I'm sitting here waiting for 2 weeks for you to make up your mind, then it's just wasted time. And it goes back to, wasting time.
Exactly. Like a piece of inventory sitting around, and they're like, what do you mean you can't hold it? Well, I've got 6 sets of salespeople that sell all the same inventory. So there's a harsh reality of there's other people interested in the same stuff. So who would I be to take it off the market for 2 weeks?
It's just like when you got me the RAV4.
Yeah.
Like I was waiting for a new RAV4 to be delivered. It was going to be a year out. And somebody got a very similar one to what I ordered and didn't show up to pick it up.
Right.
You called me the next day. And I was there.
Yep. And what was funny about that is that the person that had originally said no to it got jerked around by the other dealerships in the area, and then came back to buy it, and it wasn't there anymore because they said no, and he come and got it.
Next day.
Snooze, you lose.
Hell yeah.
Baby.
Saves me 6 months of waiting.
Oh man, absolutely. So we're going into the thick of things, man. This is why conversations are so easy with friends, man. We're already 30 minutes into this thing. It's pretty crazy. So we're going to open some Pokemon cards in just a second. But what I'd love to do is, what's your sales pitch? I know we've kind of culminated a bunch of different things and talking points about your services and what you provide, but I always come up with the stupid question at the very end, and people look at me like, hey, you probably need to say that a little bit more differently. But being the best version of you, which you are all the time anyways, what's your sales pitch to the masses? Hey, I already know he's great at everything, but what can we do to forge you more business and find out what we need to do to, kick the business in the butt, man, and start moving some products and services.
If you want it done and you want it done right, and you're not in a rush, call me.
Right on.
Because I'm going to take the time, I'm going to put in the energy, I'm going to do it right.
Yes.
And if you're not 100% happy, I'm going to fix it.
Absolutely. Yep.
I will go back 3-4 times if I have to. If you just a little turn on that one little fixture or whatever, I got you. I guarantee everything I do, no matter what.
Yep. And with everything being, guarantees are not anything that everybody stands by. So going back to the conversation I had with Alan on episode 1 is that you have these out-of-towners that make all these promises, and they fly by, they do the work, and then when you call them, they're gone. If you call Joe and you told him that something wasn't right, then he's going to lose sleep over it.
I'm going to get there as soon as I can and fix it.
Right.
It might not be immediately because I am only one person, but I will be there as soon as I can.
Definitely. And always has been. And just the exact Facebook page that you have. Where can we follow you? What information can we give out? Prutz's Products and Services on Facebook, right?
Yep.
So find Prutz's Products and Services on Facebook. Check them out. Give them a follow. Check out some of his work. He's also got your ink portfolio on your personal profile. Do you still have the original skin?
Currently.
Okay, so it's still up and running.
Yeah, and that is actually the number that now handles all my businesses.
Okay.
912-659-5675.
Cool.
So I prefer you text, but if you want to call, I'll try and answer.
I'm a text guy too, because in that way I can read it and understand it. Sometimes phone calls get either blocked, missed, or I get more spam calls than anybody here lately because I'm a spam caller, baby. I'm a telemarketer.
You don't get more spam calls than me. Okay. Yeah. I got 2 phones that are both 90% spam.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. That's why you got 2, man. I understand it completely. So this has been Joe Prutz of Prutz's Products and Services, one of, if not my best friend. And he's been an absolute gem of a person. Check him out on Facebook. Find his artwork on the Original Skin Instagram and Facebook pages. He is a Joe of all trades. So the moment we've been waiting for here with having the Pokemon cards up front, because I know everybody loves to watch us open these guys. I went hunting all morning, and I know it's stupid of me to go hunting all morning or wait till the day. And finding these Pokemon Day pin collections and some other effects that I was able to bring in. So I wanted to gift Joe one of the one of the Pokemon Day packets. Which one would you like to take, sir? The one on your right, and then I will take the one on mine. And then we've got the pin, the First Partner Deluxe Pin Collection. So we've got 2 of those hiding out under here. So we're going to open one of each. And then we're going to open one of the knockout collections as well. I'm going to keep one for later. So we got Uno, Dos, and Trace. Which one? You going to take that one? I will take this one. All right. And then I will give you that one. And we will open up. Well, looks like I'm not going to be saving much of anything. Let's get through these first, and then if we have more time to open up some more of the Mega Evolutions booster packs, we will absolutely do that. But I've been itching to rip both of these things open all morning since I got them. Pokemon has become it's crazy now.
Pokemon was my first love. Okay.
Yeah.
7 years old playing Pokemon Red on Game Boy.
Oh man, who'd you choose first?
Usually Squirtle.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Cool. Right on, man. I was a Charmander guy, and they have the First Partner poster collect, or not the poster collections, but the actual illustration rare packs that they have out now. And people are selling them for $50 or $60. The retail value is $15. It's very annoying, but it is what it is. Now that we're adults that can afford the habit, and some of these will go to Chloe. Not all of them, but some of them. So
I'll probably pass along a couple to my nephews.
Yeah, we like to have fun doing this as adults, because I remember as kids, like opening, begging mom to take me to Books A Million back in the day and buy booster packs, and then see them all there and buy one. She's like, "I'm going to get you one today." No, Mom, I want 10.
Mom, please.
But now they're like $4 billion to buy them. So check this out. So this is from the Deluxe Pin Collection. Look at the Tepig, Totodile, and yeah, dude, this is beautiful.
This is
Chikorita,
Totodile, Cyndaquil?
Yeah. Nope, that's Tepig in that one.
Okay.
Good old Tepig. And then they're coming out with more First Partner sets. So the First Partner one, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I was having one of those days where I was just, I don't know, there was a little misty-eyed when I opened up my illustration rare Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur, and I also screamed like a little kid at the same time, like, "Oh my God!" Kim was like, "Don't wake up, Chloe." We just put her to bed too, and she was having a rough night that night, but we made it through. And these Pokemon Day collections come with the Ascended Heroes booster packs, 5 in total. And thanks to John over at GameStop for helping me out with these and keeping these stocked up and ready to roll. John originally thought that I was a scalper when I came in and I wanted to buy like 10, 20, 30 packs of Pokemon cards. And I'm like, do I really need to sit here and open them all up in front of you? And he kind of just stared at me. And that meant yes. So I did.
You did.
Yeah. And I actually pulled out my first PSA 10 gold Pikachu, and I nicked the back of the card, but I also pulled the Latias full art card. And he looked at me. He's like, dude, okay. You're not a scalper, and congratulations on the awesome pulls. But can I buy them from you? I said, no. No, that's not happening. So I'm going to shut this old computadora, and let's open up. Let's go ahead and open. Well, you've already opened that one. So we've got one of each. So let's open up some packs since we know what's in there, and then we can open up some more here in a little bit. So let's start. I'm going to start with this Into Hero stuff since I've got that open.
I got Mega Evolution.
Yep, you got Mega Evolution. So what's that one? Phantasmal? Or is that no, it's just straight up Mega Evolution.
Yep.
So that one, we are chasing the Mega Lucario EX full art special illustration rare card. And going through it, hey, if we don't find anything that's awesome, then we're just gonna say Murkrow, Togepi, Grubbin, Raboot, Beautifly, Thick Scale.
Oh, I got a Celebi.
Flick Scout. Nice. Like a little Celebi. I've always thought the word celibate when I see Celebi. That might be the inspiration for Celebi. I don't know. But
I mean, she's very pure.
she is. She's just a cute little cutie, little Celebi. So there's that. All right. So nothing out of that. I did get a.
I got
What you got?
Kyogre, Greavard, and Lunatone.
Nice. All right. So I got a Kangaskhan Kangaskhan EX and a
Fancy.
Tangela reverse. Yeah. Not what I'm looking for. All right.
Honestly, it's been so long since I bought Pokemon cards. This is just so fun for me.
I'm glad, dude. This is what it's all about, is the nostalgia.
Bring me back to my childhood.
Bringing it back to being kids. So I'm opening another pack of Mega Evolutions Ascended Heroes. It has another one of the worst pull rates of any set so far, with 613 cards to collect in total.
I got Phantasmal Flames.
All right, beautiful. So there's a rumor that inside of any of the Mega Evolutions with low punny on the front of the pack, which you've got in front of you, or all
The next one.
Yeah. It's supposed to maybe possibly have the highest chance of getting the Mega Charizard EX Special Illustration Rare. And I'm going to freak out if we actually pull that out today. That's going to be crazy.
I have no idea what anything is worth. I
Yeah.
just like doing this.
Well, I tell you what.
I will have stacks on stacks on stacks of cards. that are
Stacks on
worthless,
stacks.
but
I
love
would
them.
be more than happy to provide you the rest of this bulk. We got a full art counter gain card. So I'm not chasing the master set on anything anymore. It's just so time consuming. And now these days, it's much better just to buy the individual cards if you're trying to finish a set instead of buying as many of these as possible.
I mean, that's how it generally is. I got a Vileplume, a Seviper, and a Dizzying Valley.
All right, that came out of the low punny pack.
Nope, low punny packs.
All right, this is the last pack magic on this guy, because that's the last one out of that box.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he's got last pack magic, I'm hoping. Last pack out of that set, and I'm looking through here. Please, come on, tell me I got something. I need some good luck. It's been awful here lately. Come on. It is. It is, but I just like to get a little bit of a... I got excited. I saw the silver edge on the Azumarill, and it is not what I wanted. Boo. All right. Oh, did you? Oh, my God. Dude, no way. 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 No. What? Gold Mega Charizard EX, baby. The low punny rumor is real. What? Dude. Wow. Yes. Dude, I'm freaking out right now. Like, you know how people say, I'm shaking. Oh my God.
Finally, I got some luck.
Dude, all right. So we're putting this Mega Charizard EX, baby. Gold card. Boom. There it is. Unbelievable. Dude. I knew it. 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 All right. So we need to be very, 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 very careful with this card.
It's wild because I almost like bent all the cards trying to get them out.
I'm glad that
like,
that
there's
was not
still
the case.
energy
Oh my god!
and the QR code in there because I couldn't get them out.
Low punny mega evolution packs are a very real thing, guys. Gold Charizard EX, boom, right here. This is the second most rare card out of the entire collection, dude. Wow. All right. So.
Put it in the sleeve.
Yeah, but see, I hate these sleeves, man, because these are the ones that come out of the ETB, and they're so freaking tight. I'm scared to nick the back of this card. Please. All right, there you go. Hold on. Let's make sure one thing before we do anything else. I got an idea. You got it? Oh, my God. He's a master. Told you. He's very skilled with his hands. Oh, my God. Wow. I've opened so many packs looking for this card. We're going to talk about this here in a little bit. Oh, my God. I'm not trying to we're not destroying this. Got it.
I almost like double-guessed my claim to the box, too. I was like, no,
wow.
Feels right.
Yeah, no, you are the lucky dude, man. You are the lucky dude. All right, so we're putting that over there. Dude, that's incredible. All right, well, what else do you want to open? Now here we got the luck going.
You got your knockout back there?
I still actually have 2 packs of Ascended Heroes over here. So let's open up some knockout. Those have 3 booster packs of something. 1 legendary Pokemon, 1 awesome set. I don't even know. These were just what's become available at Dollar General. And got some stickers.
Hell yeah.
Stickers. Oh. Twilight Masquerade and Surging Sparks. I'm still like in awe right now. Okay, I don't know. Oh, I'm shaking.
I mean, nothing's going to live up to...
No, nothing is. Unless we get the...
That looks so fun.
Unless we get the Charizard, the other Charizard.
Wouldn't that be wild?
That would be insane. Oh my God. All right, let's make sure. Dude. All right. Holy shit, Joe. Sorry. I dropped the S-bomb on live.
It's okay. I forgive you.
It's good. Thank you. No, man, nothing's going to hit now after that. Nothing.
It's all just so disappointing.
Dude, what if, so Surging Sparks is the one that has the Pikachu with the crown that everybody's searching for right now. I've got the gold version like that one, and that's the one that came back as a 10. We're going to hope that the other one that is the colored version of that card is in here. That's what we're looking for.
I'm happy about this Togepi.
Oh, my.
Basic ass Togepi.
Hell yeah. Let's see. Nope, nothing, dude. All right, knew that. That was a bust. Knockout has been knocked out. Goodbye. Oh,
you already opened both of them?
Wait. Oh, yeah, I only opened one of them. Well, actually, both packs, yeah. I did. I ripped them open.
That was so fast. I still got my second one.
Oh, man. Let's see.
I'll go through it faster.
No, you're good. Take your time, man. We're opening Pokemon cards. This is what not everybody's here for. We had a great time talking about Joe's business, Prutz's products and services earlier.
But Pokemon's cooler.
Pokemon is not cooler. Shut up, Joe. You're cooler than Pokemon.
I don't know. Pokemon, I've been around longer.
Yeah, you have. I was about to say, you're the OG. Oh, man. All right.
I don't know who most of these Pokemon are.
Yeah, dude, there's so many now. It's crazy. All right, so if you want to... Here, I'm going to give you that one, and you open that because you're the lucky guy. You're the lucky man.
I don't know. I think I just used up all my luck.
I don't think you did. We're not going to say that. We're manifesting even better luck than what we just had, and we're going for the Mega Dragonite. Mega Dragonite. Yep, see, I'm out. I'm done. I am cooked on luck. No luck for me. Oh my God.
Admire it.
Look at it. Look at it. The Mega Charizard EX gold card, baby. We got it. Wow. I'm shaking. All right.
I got a Hollow Energy.
Nice. Hey, that was a good one to keep. We'll sleeve that one. I like the holographic energy cards. All right. So let's do this. There you are, sir. Get that over there. Do you? Shiny. Very, very shiny. All right, that's going to stay right there. Okay, you stay over there, buddy. All right. Now, let's see. Should we open more?
I don't know. That's up to you. I already got the Charizard. So.
Yeah, the Charizard already came out. So let's do this. Oh, my God. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. We are going to do the tradition of the show, and I'm going to run out to my truck really fast. Joe, you can entertain the masses here, because I forgot.
I'm so bad at that.
I'll get a little pin. I love the pin. It's super cute. All right. Cool. So there's that. Now I've got something that I wanted to give to you, and I'll be right back.
All right. You better hurry.
I'm going to hurry because I know you got stuff to do. I'll be right back.
Well, not even that. It's really hard to have a conversation with somebody that's not actually here.
I don't know, man. There's a few people watching right now that says they're watching, but it says there's 0 people. No, I have 0 stars. Can y'all send me some stars, man? Please?
I don't know what stars are, but send them.
Send them. Full stars. Hey, Reggie.
This is fun.
Joe's here if you want to say hi to him. He's in my office right now.
I have not opened a pack of Pokemon cards in probably 25 years. And Steve asked all the right questions. He's doing great.
Man.
What's up, man?
Hey, how we doing, Doc?
Not bad. How you doing?
All right. Angie messed me over
Yeah.
because I thought you was calling me, and it was somebody else that called.
Yeah. Angie's List does that because they don't give you my actual number. They set up like a temporary number when they connect you.
And I said, yeah. I said, good. I thought it was you. I said, okay, hey, great. He came out there, and my wife said, hey, is that the same guy? I'm like, man, same guy.
Ain't the same guy.
I said, well, maybe he got somebody working for him. She was like, no.
It's just me and my wife.
I said, I'm on the way. I got there. I was like, no. I said, okay, hold up, now. You know what? Just pass it right there. You get out. Because you ain't the one I was dealing with. No.
You are not the guy.
And he was like, wow. I said, man, I'm sorry. Hey, guys, you ain't the one I was talking to about doing this here. And I'm going to hold you? Yeah. Thank you. You can leave.
Well, I have my business number. You can text me or call me on that. And that way it's just directly to me. No messing around.
Yeah, because I got the number from Steve there.
Okay.
Because we still want that patio door down.
Yeah.
Doesn't really help that I
Actually,
left my
just replaced
keys
the
in
patio doors
my bag when I went out in my truck. I'll be right back. It's a live customer of Joe's that's in there talking to him, works at the dealership actually, and great stuff.
Okay. So, yeah. But then you didn't show up. I'm like, oh. It was a funny question. Like, she said, are you serious about that house? You came home. I sure did.
Yeah, I mean, we already got a repertoire going, you know? I like you, you like me.
Yeah. I mean, so you came in there, you was straightforward what's going on, saying, let me check this out. I said, no, it's not that bad, you're good to go on. I said, oh, okay, hey, I was comfortable then. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm just going to tell you what's up, you know? I'm going to be straightforward with stuff, and I'm going to try and save you as much money as I can.
I'm just like, hey, look, you say this is what's going on. He said, it's okay, it's good. So then I was at peace. I'm like, okay, good. All right.
Yeah, and I'm not going to make you do anything that's unnecessary unless you really want it.
Yeah, I understand it. I just had a great feeling with you, talking with you. I'm like, good. And then we said, yeah, I know him. I'm like, okay, so I'm really good now. So and he be pouring out cheese. So, yeah. But I definitely want to get up there, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
I don't know what kind of words you're saying. So y'all playing Pokemon cards today?
No, actually, we are live on Facebook right now, and we are just finishing up the podcast. So I don't know if I've told you about it, but this is called After the Ink. Joe and I met through the car business, and he provides a service that everybody deserves to hear about. Instead of me just out and saying, I've got cars for sale, I've got low prices and 15 grand off, which I do that a lot. Yeah, it's a nice little 30-minute nook. We're running past that right now. And we open Pokemon cards at the end of it because people love watching people open Pokemon cards live for the reaction.
Yep.
It is great stuff. So.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I tell you what we're going to do here is I'm going to dedicate a card to you for this show, buddy. And then we do the signing of things, which I left my paint markers at home. Today's been such a mess. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a part 2 to this. We've been running for a while. Thank y'all for watching. This has been After the Ink, episode 4 with my best friend, Joe, of Prutz's Products and Services. He, again, lives on my body for the rest of my life amongst other pieces of furniture and everything that we have in the home and the work that he does for us around the house.
Every day.
Yeah, and then I love this. But anyways, guys, thank y'all for watching. If you're interested in being in the show or on the show, we are going on the road next time. Send me your details. Happy to have you on, and I'll be happy to come to you. More details about that coming very, very, very soon.
I'll give him a ride on the school bus.
Yeah, we're going on a school bus, baby. We're going to take a little bit of a tour through what everybody else does on the job and all that good stuff. But anyways, won't give away too much. Episode 4, After the Ink. Thank you for joining, and we'll talk to you soon.
It's been a pleasure.
It has been an absolute pleasure. All right. Da-da-da-da.